Hey, hey, how is everybody? How is everyone? What's going on? Me, myself, just working every day as usual. I'm getting a lot of messages from people wanting to know how am I doing, what's going on, make a video. So, no casinos, so I'll make a video of me just talking and letting people know what I've been doing since the casinos are shut down. I've had to cancel two Vegas trips. Hopefully next month, May 21st, I'll be able to go to Vegas, baby. Whoop, 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 whoop. But I just been working. I was gonna make a video where we had to wet saw cut into a parking lot at a strip mall and repair a water leak. Went down about 18 feet, found the water main, fixed it, covered back up, did our thing, got my money, paid my guys, and kept on moving. But I was on YouTube last night and on a different channel talking to people, and they wanted to know about stocks, and the guy that was presenting his stocks were telling them about it, and I was like putting in my 2 cents. 2 cents to me is 5 cents. So I was getting a dividend off of that. You know what I mean? But so I had a few people message me telling me, hey, why don't I make a video about my little stocks that I have? And I don't have no big conglomerate stocks, or, I don't have the big names. But I remember in high school, I took business economics, and we had to pick two stocks, and it was $100 a piece to understand stock exchange, how the numbers work, how you can generate money working. You know what I mean? Having your money work for you instead of you working hard for your money. So what I did back then, I remember, I think it was Macintosh. No, it wasn't. It was Hitachi. I remember Hitachi was kind of big back then. So I had Hitachi and I had Apple. This was in high school. This was like, oh God, 84, 85, I believe. And Apple had just really came out. So I had $100 in the Apple stock, and I was like, and people were like, Apple, why are you picking Apple? Because computers was just hitting, and people really didn't know them or understand them. And I was like, hell, I like Apple, so I just pick apples. I don't know. So this was my junior year, because business economics was a requirement in the type of school I went. I went to a private school, and it was like some of the highest upscale smart kids would go there. But anyway, yes, I got a little sense. I act crazy, but I ain't stupid. But so at the end of the school semester of the senior year, so my Apple stock was, now I put $100 in it. My Apple stock was up to 6,500, I believe. And my Hitachi was like, I think 900. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. But, I'm a kid, so I'm thinking, woohoo, I'm balling. So instead of me reinvesting, I cashed out and got my money and went shopping, did what kids do, just blow it. It's all good. So I know a little bit, but not much. So I'm not a pro at it. I'm not a professional at it, but I know what I see. I know what I know. You know what I mean? So these are just some of the few things I've written down on the stocks that I have. I have a lot more, but I'm not going to run down all of them. But I'm going to run down the ones that, for people that really don't have a lot of money, which is like me, I don't have a lot of money. I just know how to make money. As far as I work hard for my money, but my money works hard for me. So we're kind of kicking it together like that. But so people, there's no casinos open, so you know how that goes. Everybody's bored. They want to do something with their money, especially us gamblers that like to gamble. So I say, let's gamble in the stock market. You gamble small, you win, you lose. You're going to come out ahead if you have the patience. Now, that's one thing I don't have is patience. So I'm known as a day trader. I trade every day. I'll trade all day if I want. I'll buy something. I'll buy like 1,000 shares at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. I've sold them because I'm a day trader. That's my style. That's my type. It's not too recommended to do, but that's what I do. So that's what I enjoy. But let's say like this one stock I have, I got Penn National Gaming. They control a lot of the gaming community, and when I bought it, like, I don't know, 3 months ago, it was $13.09. It's been going up and down, just doing its thing. Today it closed at $15.91. Now I have to go look. I think I got like 90 shares of that. So that's a pretty good, dividend of getting money. All of my stocks today closed in the positive. Nobody's negative. Some of them probably just went up like maybe 0.2%, but it's still a up. You know what I mean? So that was Astro. I'm not Astro. That was Penn National. Now I think it's called Antro. Rio, I think it's the name of it. ANTERO Resources. I bought them at $1.75. I bought 100 shares. So now it's at $2.21. So you don't have to put a lot of money in it. Just buy the stock that are cheap. They're just cheap stocks. And these are these are multi-million, like 100 millions worth of stocks. This isn't companies. This isn't, the company's only worth 10 million. No, they're worth a lot of damn money. I'll tell you one. Now, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke drugs. I don't do none of that crap. But Aurora Cannabis, if you have $25, invest in Aurora Cannabis. And why do I say that? When I bought Aurora Cannabis, it was 62 cents. Okay? They are $1 billion industry. Think about all these cannabis distribution places that are opening up to legalize and do their thing, especially in Las Vegas, Denver, all through Nevada, all these other places where it's legal. So these cannabis places are just sitting dormant. They getting all that fresh goody good smoke. You know what I'm saying? They getting all that good stuff ready. So when the economy opens back up, they're going to get flooded. And a lot of people are ready. So I bought my Aurora Cannabis at 62 cents, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. Now it's up to 76 cents. Okay. It's still a cheap buy. And that Aurora Cannabis is $1 billion industry. And that's just one. So think about the ones that are real huge. That's like 15 billion. Go get that if you can. It's only 76 cents at the end of today. Who knows? Tomorrow morning, it might drop down to 30 cents. If you can see it dropping and you can get it, jump in. 76 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents. Hell, you do that going through drive-through, buying something to eat. Take that little $20 and buy some stock and leave it alone. And GoPro. Now, I look into GoPro. Now, GoPro, people that got those little cameras, they put them on their head. You see all these TV shows where they got the reality shows and everybody's got the close-up in the cars. And, those are GoPros. I bought GoPro at $2.35. GoPro now is at $3.31 at the end of today. So $3. You can buy GoPro for $3. Like I said, you don't have to be rich. You have to be kind of smart and buy the small stock. All right. Now I got AMC Entertainment. You know, that's the movie theaters. I bought them at $2.89. Now they're up to $4.14. That's a good come up for a movie theater that's been closed for what, almost the first part of the year. But you know, when the economy opens back up, this place is going to get flooded. All these new movies just sitting dormant, waiting for everything to open up, and they're going to have these premieres and blah, blah. Yeah, get into that. Yeah, my Monster. This is the Paradise. Sugar free. I love it. Since I can't go to Paradise, at least I can drink it. You heard me? But anyway, so now this is the one I flood this stock. I buy this stock almost every day because when I first bought it, it's called Whiting Petroleum. That's the one I ask and tell everybody, go get Whiting Petroleum. Now, I'm not a pro at this. I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you how I do it, how I feel, and what I think is good. And all you OGs that's on my YouTube channel and my Facebook Slot Kings and Queens group, y'all know I'm a lucky fucker. So Whiting Petroleum. When I bought Whiting Petroleum, 90 days ago, it was 31 cents. All right. Whiting Petroleum. That's gas, natural gas, all kind of type of gas, whatever. Whiting Petroleum, when I bought it, was 31 cents. I bought 2,500 shares at 31 cents a share. Now, last week, it spiked. I don't know what happened. It went from 31 cents a share up and down, up and down. Then last week, it hit to $2.48 a share. Now, keep in mind, I bought 2,500 shares at 31 cents each. It spiked at over $2 last week. I woke up and looked at that. I almost peed in the bed, peed on myself, and peed on the couch because I was hyped. I thought I hit a hand pay. I started sweating. I was getting ready to do something, but now it's going in. Now it's in the yo-yo effect. It's going up and down, up and down. So, like I said, I bought it at 31. It closed today at $1.15, which is still to me a good buy because it's petroleum, it's gas. Gas is cheap as hell right now. I haven't seen gas this cheap since, oh my God, Burger Chef and Jeff was in establishment. For those that don't know who Burger Chef and Jeff is, it's a burger place. Burger Chef and Jeff. It's old school. Google it. You'll be amazed. They have some good hamburgers. But that's me. That's what I've been doing. Busting my ass working, buying cheap stock, and doing what I do. Now, I have Caesars. I have El Dorado. They're not cheap. I say if I can remember, I didn't write it down, but they're like, I think $13, $15 a share or something. I got the Win. The Win, I think, is like $80 a share. So I have shares in those, but they're just smaller amounts, maybe 10 to 30. But my money, I'm thinking, let's flood Whiting Petroleum. If you can get Whiting Petroleum, if you have a Cash App is, I think that's the best like internet card you can use. I have customers that live in other states that pay me after I do a job on one of their rentals that are here. They'll Cash App me. And I go in my Cash App, look at my stocks, and I add a little money into the stocks through my Cash App because it's on my Cash App account, which I thought is neat. And if you don't want to do all that, they have another online called Stash. You can use that to buy stocks. You can use that to set up a retirement. You can use it to just invest small amounts. They have different levels. They got beginner, intermediate, advanced, and expert. So that's what you do. And I mean, hey, you never know. You might spend $100 in 2 weeks. You turn that $100 into $1,500 if you buy the right stock and that stock starts blooming. But it is what it is. It's amazing how some people become billionaires from the stocks because they buy a lot. So just think about if you bought Google when Google first came out. When Google first came out, it was $3.50 a share. Google is, I think, $1 billion. I mean, no, it's a $1 trillion industry. Excuse me. So think about that. If you would have bought Google when it first came out, I think at $3 a share, and now their shares are like 1,400 each. Look at Tesla when it first came out. They were like, a Tesla? No damn Tesla. Tesla stock is ridiculous. The coffee people, Starbucks, Shaquille O'Neal, he was offered to buy and invest in Starbucks when it first hit. And he was like, man, nobody, no black folks gonna drink no damn coffee. They don't just want to buy coffee. Now, to this day, he still says that was the most dumbest move he ever did. So it's amazing. What about Netflix? Netflix was $1 a share when it first came out. You know, Netflix is $1 billion industry now. So all these industries and all these companies that are out here now that are just starting, do some research, follow them, buy small shares if you can, and just let it ride. That's how I see it. That's how I do it. But that's just me in a nutshell, because I'm the nut. Oh, well. But as I said, to me, I would buy right now Whiting Petroleum. They're $1.15 a share right now. Hey, take $20, $25, whatever. Just go buy Whiting Petroleum and Aurora Cannabis is $76 a share. Now, Aurora Cannabis is $1 billion company. Whiting Petroleum, I think they're just a little over 100 million, but 100 million, yeah, I take that for real. I take 10% of 100 million. I take 4% of 1 billion. I'm still going to be a cheesy cheeser. So that's my take on the stocks that I play with. Now you can get the Win, Eldorado, Caesars. Those places are sweet. Just do what you do. Oh, I do have Hertz. I have Hertz Rent-A-Car. Their stocks are like $3 and something. Get Hertz Rent-A-Car as well. Of course, it's bouncing up and down, but you know, when the economy open up, people want to get out the house. They want to travel. They're going to rent cars. And what's that? Wyndham Resorts. Anything that has resorts, find what you can do. I had Wyndham. Wyndham was cool, but they just kept dropping and dropping. And I'm like, oh, you put 400 in Wyndham, you wake up and your stock is only worth $208. Yeah, I had to get out of there. But in my mind, for my money, I'm looking at the gaming community, Whiting Petroleum, anybody with cannabis. All right. If you're a tech person, you should know technology is always going to be superior because that's the way we live in now. But other than that, that's me. So the Slot King dream, baby. I'm just doing what I do, trying to stay alive, trying to stay healthy, staying safe as usual. But yali YOLO. Peace, beautiful people.